Pick it up. Hey. One more. So I can get this done. Try and run away. Possible.
Ready, Watcher.
Ah. You're in my domain. Able to get that move.
How may I help?
Up.
This isn't working.
Oh, it is indeed. Oh, it's working all right. To be filmed. Yeah, it's working. Wait there, wee bugger. You seen coming around?
This isn't
That's not very helpful.
That's not very helpful, is it? Just cast the
I have them.
Lava will be on the secret. Lava will be on secret.
And you can cheese them. Oh, how easy it is. Yeah.
Lava will be on secret.
Ooh. Not like. can move.
This isn't what. Roll back 10.
You guys go over there. You hit that one. You hit that one.
That's not very helpful.
This isn't working.
Oh, I can shoot you. It really is. Must always do, folks, no matter what. Cheese, cheese, and cheese some more.
Can't get a good shot with this.
As long as you can cheese, you can do anything in this game. Whoop! Okay. And they said it couldn't be done.
Does it?
Proved them wrong, didn't I? Missing something. That one. I'm missing this one. Middle? For the wicked. Stone door, the tower is sealed and there doesn't appear to be any way to open it. Speak the words you learned from the leading key. There rumbles and clanks of hidden tumblers as the door unlocked. I don't remember what that was just as well.
And what does the flame reveal? And what does the flame reveal?
What was that? Don't ask. Don't bloody ask. I do hate when it does that. I have no idea why you decided, you know what, we're not going to hit you, but...
Following your lead.
Good guy though. Sleep. Sometimes he's very strong, sometimes he's very not strong. Something else is hitting me then. Oh, so we are very much overgeared in this place, so fine by me.
And what does the flame reveal?
Flame reveal. Save it, because that's what you always do. Okay. Day 7, a week of study, and we're still none the wiser about this device. Trindig remains optimistic. I don't know I do without his spirit. Today we note. Dearest mother and father, you will be pleased to hear that I've learned much already since coming to the city. There are many incredible ruins nearby. Master Craig has allowed me to accompany him on a number of expeditions. I'm writing to you from inside an ancient and within tower. There's an entire district built around it, but the locals have mostly left the tower untouched. You have let us set up a temporary living quarters here, so our work can continue uninterrupted. It is an unsettling place at times, but Master Greg has been a constant comfort, and he's quick to remind me that the thing we learn from this tower may one day help us find a cure for Waidwin's legacy. I better get some rest now. Mr. Greg likes to get an early start in the day. With a light razor. So, Ed says shimmers and pulsates with the strange device. Oh, we'll just go on our merry little way, see what we find. Oh, I have no idea why.
Ready, Watcher.
Nasty damage that though. You already hit. I'll hit you.
Ready, Watcher.
Damage. You get it now.
How may I help?
How may I help? Bonk, bonk, bonk. Huh? Should be easy enough. Yeah, simple enough. Can it always be this easy? It'd be far too easy.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Always save it. Shifting a bit and everything.
I wonder what this is.
Gold. Gold. Gold, dear Watson, gold. If I can even get it. fast. Oh, he was going to knock me down as well. Armor becomes a god. So we already know about that. Potion of Iron Skin power. Nice. So, Aldhelm's journal. We've completed our measurements of the machine thanks to Trigger's useful agility. Further examination is required to discover its intended use.
Yeah.
All in order.
Silent.
That. Onwards and upwards, as you say.
I shall be discreet.
Sugar.
Let's go. Let's go. Hey.
Ready, Watcher.
Keep this up. Up. A few machines here actually. Ew. Just suspend. Is that just for me? Okay. So, letter from Icantha. Aldhelm, I did indeed receive your recent summons, as well as the twos that came before it. I've been waiting for you to present yourself on my doorstep so that I can give you my answer in person. A firm and unwavering no. Well, if you're waiting for that person to come there, you're not going to get now, are you? I won't help you. In fact, I relish the idea of you and your team of glorified engineers sitting in that tower, sweating over the runes. I studied for years. Nothing gives me greater pleasure than knowing that my research, which you've long disparaged, is a missing piece in your mundane little puzzle. As you well know, it's knowledge I've always valued. Just around the corner, I encourage you to find me should you wish to rehash this conversation in person. I'm too pleased. A10 patrons go impatience with a lack of quantifiable results. They should drag themselves out of their mansions and spread a few nights here if they think it's that easy. Yeah.
Nice and
Right
quiet.
over here. Yeah, sure. Why not? Just do that.
How may I?
Doo-doo-doo. Oop, oop, oop. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Man, that sneak attack damage is quite nice though.
Sure.
I understand why it's like so valuable to most everybody in this game. Day 11. Finally got out of the tower to clear our heads. Beast takes the patience. Beast take the patrons. We'll finish our study on our own terms, our own time. Just as I said as much to Tigrig, the sky came to life with stray lighting. I said it's a good omen, but the poor lad's spooked. Only cure for that is good night's sleep. Beasts take the patrons. Oh yeah, cause yep. Well, I wouldn't say it was beasts. Or like weird skeleton people. Stronger. Over here. Moving on up. Do. Up our way. Well, you put the thing there, you stick the thing there, you do a little dance, do a little turn, get down tonight, Still alive.
Let's try this configuration. Still nothing. Confounded device.
This is going to be fun. No doubt we'll be fighting a lot of enemies here. Man hunches over the strange mechanism, his spine a sharp ridge rising from his arched back. He's barely clothed in filthy rags, and the patches of skin you see are malted green. A spoiled stench emanates from him. He's so intent on his work that he doesn't notice you until your shadow falls over him. When he turns and sees you, he snarls and scuttles behind the Adra pedestal. Only his barred teeth seem to have escaped decay. His eyes are yellowed and bloodshot, but they flicker with intelligence. He averts his gaze and holds a hand in front of his face.
Shouldn't be here.
And what are you?
Want?
Tell me what you're here. Tell me what happened to you.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
He smashes his fist into the Adra pillar. His hand makes a crunching noise, but doesn't bleed.
Forgive me. Forgive me.
Slightly mad. Slightly mad.
Research. We came to do research on the tower. Some commission from gods. It hardly matters now.
Well, it kinda matters. Elo's lips twist in disgust. If I had a copper skit for every fool animaster whose thirst for knowledge led to a disaster, well, I never would have ended up in Gilded Vale, that's for sure. Keep talking. Whatever happened, I just need you to give me the facts.
Something happened on our 11th night. Lights in the sky and a static charge in the air. But we were so careful. We were staying in the chambers below. Trindig, my assistant, said he saw a robed figure lurking around the tower. Wore a mask.
We know who that was.
Carried knives at his sides. A trick of shadows, I told him. The next morning, we felt strange. Like we hadn't eaten in weeks. So dazed that we didn't at first notice the blood around our beds. The strange wounds that had appeared overnight. And the machine. This cursed spire. Dormant for 2,000 years. Lifeless through hundreds of our experiments. And we wake that morning to find it spinning on its own. On its own! How can we stop what we couldn't start?
Exciting as the prospect of a living machine may be, I suspect that given mention of a machine and a masked figure both, there is another explanation.
Years I've been doing this. Years. I know how these things work, but I don't know how this happened. Nowhere to go. That's the problem. Their souls are trapped here like flies in a jar, clinging to rotting meat.
Slow down. What does the machine have to do with souls?
No time to slow down. But I can explain. Hold a magnet over iron splinters and they stick. Yes. Rub your hand over weir wool and the hair of your head will follow it. So it is with this machine.
He looks at you and runs his tongue along the edges of his fine, strong teeth. He quickly looks away.
It has the power to manipulate souls, but why? For what? And how many others lie buried in the ruins of Eorglanfath? No. Focus on this one. It's imprisoned our souls in our bodies. Cut the root between essence and flesh. Left a dwindling soul stuck in a shriveling husk.
There was a stranger in the tower that night this happened.
I didn't see him. My assistant, he saw him. We laughed. Said he was spooked by the cemetery. Perhaps it was already too late. I don't know what he did. But by morning the machine was on and we were slain. People were already on the streets, complaining of neighbors and family members acting strangely.
Like the rest of the girls in the streets?
Not yet. But I will be. My body is dead. My soul, imprisoned in this corpse, only makes it seem otherwise. And as the body decays, so does the mind. Until nothing is left but the hunger. The only way to forestall the process is through a regular infusion of essence. Living flesh is the only ready supply.
Okay.
I'm not proud of any of it. Hunting men and women in the early days of the affliction. Picking off soldiers that came to investigate. But I'd do it again.
Do it again.
I'll do it as long as I must to end this disaster.
Hmm.
You could help. Help me end this. Help me find sustenance.
Well, I'm gonna assume the team went and had these substance.
By the time I realized what had happened, the district had already been sealed. So we fed when we needed, and locked ourselves in the tower to work. And then there came a time when the hunger struck, when there was hardly anyone left.
Well, I'm going to assume, if I say that, the only way I can accept this quest is to do that. But, yeah, I don't think I want loving people just to die just for him. Please, close eyes. She won't listen. You've got to help me. He grabs the pillars for support. Opening his eyes, he seems to notice it for the first time. Help me. He touches the copper symbols as if he's trying to puzzle out their meaning. You go, yeah.
Not your help I need. It's Herod's shrew. Squanders her research on frivolities, then refuses to make herself useful. Runes. The runes are the last part of the puzzle. Icantha knows them. She gives them to you, and you can turn the machine off. Release our souls.
Wait, runes? Then Riffin runes? She can't read them. He speaks of this feat so blandly. Let's talk instead of this harridan. I'd pick her thoughts a time. She wasn't here the night the machine came on, staying with her patron somewhere near. Too good to be burdened with our ignorant company. Those are the words, I don't know why I need you. I'll get the words from Icantha.
Yes. Icantha. She was here in the district. Probably.
I'm going to assume I'm going to have to kill this person at some
Always
point.
prepared. Clever lady, that one. And perhaps you Bring me something. Something to keep me sharp. Then I show you a secret about the machine. Something to make you strong.
Strong. Okay. Will he accept Durance? Will he accept Durance? What's Durance got to do with this? Pillar rising in front of you, encased in stonework and run through with copper veins. Unintelligible runes cover the path. Quick save here and figure out what that is.